Hi guys, welcome back to Unstoppable Vibes channel. My name is Elizabeth Wambua. If you are new on this channel, feel at home, karibu sana, and consider subscribing to join the family. For the returning subscribers, thank you so much. I don't take it for granted for you coming back here each and every time I upload a video to watch what I have uploaded. I'm thankful, I'm grateful for this. If not subscribed and you are watching my videos, guys, consider subscribing. So today I want us to talk about that that is relatable to most of you, my viewers, people who are watching me. I know this one relates to many of us, directly or indirect. I want us to talk about the fears of a breadwinner. Most of us are providers for our families and many other people out there. If God has blessed you and you are a provider to someone, even if they are not your blood, but to support someone out there, I am here today to talk to you because we have fears in our lives, questions that you ask yourself. Sometimes you don't even have the answers to the questions, but these questions keep on coming and going, coming and going. Sometimes you get the solutions, and sometimes you don't get the solutions, and that's why they keep on coming and going, keep going and coming. Overthinking is a good thing. For me, these fears and overthinking are one and the same thing, and sometimes they are kind of a challenge and they are a good challenge. They are challenges in a good way. Because when you overthink, sometimes you overthink and you're like, well, now I need to do this and that. I need to come up with a solution for this and that after overthinking. For example, maybe you are a provider in your family. Maybe you are employed somewhere. Maybe the salary you are getting is very less and you have to look for the ways of getting extra money. This one is something that will disturb your mind sometimes, and you are like, now it is the end of the month. Yes, I am going to get this my I'm going to get my 10,000. I need to pay rent, I need to pay school fees, I need to buy food, I need to buy this, and this money is not even enough. It is your salary, yes, and it is not enough. You are even fearing to get that money. Those are the fears I'm talking about. You are like, so if I get this salary is very less, but again it is helping me in a way that am able first to pay rent, I'm able to buy food. The others I'll just try wherever I can. So as much as you think about this salary and you're like, now I need to look for a way of getting extra income, a way of maybe earning some extra cash. And what can I do? Can I start a side hustle? Yes. How? When? Where will I be doing this from? And how will I be doing it? How will I be doing it? Those are the questions that come to your mind as an overthinker. And sometimes you overthink and again you get the solution in that you're in your silent mind, and the solution, if you take action, most of them helps you. I think everything, people who want big businesses, they started with that thinking. They were like, what if I start doing this? What if I start selling that and this? It can maybe bring me extra income, and that's why someone decided to start a business. So today, if you are a breadwinner somewhere, maybe in your family or wherever you are, and you are a breadwinner, or this overthinking is for everyone, this video is for you. I'm talking to people who are, maybe they are single parents, people who are the breadwinners, they are taking care of their parents and the entire family. Those of you taking care of your siblings, these are the people I'm talking about. We have some fears. Now I'm going to share 4 major fears for myself as a breadwinner. I have 4 major ones. I have many fears, but for now, to talk about the 4 major ones that I feel maybe they are heavy on my side, and that way someone maybe can relate out there, and maybe I might be motivating someone there, I don't know. And someone this, you will understand that you are not alone, you are not walking alone. And I'm here to talk to you, to motivate you and tell you that you are not alone in this journey. So let's begin. So my first fear is the fear of losing my job or source of income. Guys, this is my greatest fear because at some point, not really losing my job, but again I take it like being unable to provide. That is, I don't have any source of income. I have many questions when it comes to this. Being a sole being the only provider and no backup, it can be quite hectic. You have a lot of questions. You are like, what if today this income I'm getting from maybe this small business I'm doing, or this job, maybe I'm employed somewhere, what if I lose this job today? What will I do? It is to know that if I fall today, my entire family, my entire household will fall down just because I have fallen. It is so heavy, it is so scary, it is so stressful, let me tell you guys. For those of you who are providing for themselves, I'm talking maybe about single parents, you are the sole provider of that kid or kids, and you are dependent on somewhere, maybe a small business, a job, maybe you are, as I have said, you have a small business or you are employed somewhere. You have that of, what if I lose this job? What if this business collapses? What will I do? How will I be able to feed my kids? How will I be able to feed my siblings? How will I be able to pay rent, school fees, even buy food, support my family, support even your parents? And as for me, that one breaks me so much, and that's why I keep working hard and keep pushing each and every day. For those of you who know me, I am an hard worker. Me, I can do anything to get money. Something, so long as whatever I'm doing is legal, it is not something like maybe selling my body, but everything apart from selling body or doing illegal businesses, the rest of the jobs I can do so that I can get money. Even if I get a job after 5, that I will do from even 5 or 6 to 7 or to 8. After that, I will do, because I have a lot of fears. I don't want to wake up one day or maybe sleep like maybe a month, and after that, if I sleep for like a month or maybe something goes wrong somewhere, and for one full month maybe I'm not working, that everything might collapse. I don't want to put myself in that situation, and therefore I have to work extra hard so that I can get more income, some more coins from, apart from the main job I'm doing. If I get something aside of that, I will always do. If I get a chance somewhere to do extra job, I will do, to support my family and make sure that I am not begging for anyone to help me, or I am not being stressed by the bills, food, and everything, and even I be able to support my parents. So, guys, that is my first fear of losing my job or my source of income. That is my greatest fear, the first one. The second one is the fear of getting sick or becoming too tired to function. Sometimes I feel that my body is so tired, I need to rest, but I need to limit the time for resting. Yes, resting is allowed, and you have to rest, because this body is not a machine. It is a body. At the end of the day, you are using blood, and you need to rest. You need to take your time. You need to take a short break, but not that a long break. Such a long break will break me down, because when I'm when maybe I'm resting, or when maybe I'm taking that break, maybe the income I was earning, I am not able to earn it if I'm resting. So I have to keep pushing. Even if I'm tired, I need to wake up. I need to show up, no bouncing back. I need to keep pushing, because as much as I need to rest, I need also to minimize the time for resting, because again, as I have said, resting for too long, it will bring me back down to zero. Because that time I'm resting, I'm sure no one will be able to provide for me. I am the sole provider, as I have said, and I need to be there for myself. I need to show up each and every day. Sometimes even I want to break down, and yes, I'll break down and wake up, clean up the tears, and start a new pushing, because there is no otherwise. I have to, whether I like it or not. Sometimes I might get sick and I'm like, God, I'm not feeling well. But again, I don't want to sleep. Kindly help me. Before I go to bed, I must pray and ask God to heal me. The next day, I need to show up somewhere. I need to go somewhere, work, get something, and come back. So, dear Lord, please help me. For example, the whole of this week, I have not been feeling well. I think from Monday, I have really been feeling so bad. And if you can see me properly on this side, there is kind of something showing up. I don't know whether you can see it, guys. Yeah, this for all of this week, I've not been feeling well. I have been so sick, and I have a toothache. I have a toothache. It is so painful. it is swollen. And men, I have been going through a lot. I had to put on a mask. And if you've had a toothache in your life, hey, that thing is so uncomfortable. I'm not still well because, as I have said, it is still swollen, but still the pain is bearable at this moment. But I have to keep pushing. I have to ask God to give me the grace, to give me life, to keep on pushing each and every day, to show up for my job and for everything that I'm supposed to do. I have tried even showing up on this camera. It is just trying, guys. I have been through a lot of pain. Pain. I remember there is a night I could not even sleep. The pain was too much. When you go to hospital, they cannot help but just give you the painkillers to reduce the pain. But again, you come to the house, it is at night. You need to sleep so that you can rest your mind on your body, so that tomorrow you can be able to wake up with the energy that is required for you. But you cannot even sleep, and you need to wake up again the following day and go to work and show up with a smiling face while you did not even sleep the last night. That one is so heartbreaking for me. But God gives us that grace. I'm grateful that I'm even here talking to you guys. I did not know whether I would do even a single video for all of this week, but God is good. We are here. The other one is failing my child. Guys, if you have a kid out there, you know the pain of a kid asking you for something that you cannot be able to provide for them. You don't even have a better word to tell them, to explain to them so that they can understand that you don't have that thing, and you are feeling like, I have fallen as a parent. Why? You ask yourself many questions. Am I being a nice parent, a good parent to this kid? Am I giving them the best life? Am I giving them what they need? Am I able to provide for them, or am I taking them through the hard time I went through as a parent, as a kid, because my parents maybe were not able to provide for me, and you want to take your kids through the same path? That is not good, guys. That's why I keep on saying we need to keep pushing, keep working, so that you can give your kids the best you can. I don't want my kid to grow and at some point they will look back and they're like, my mom could not do this and this to me. That one at breaks. As a mom, as a dad, as a parent, it will break you because you are like, why am I not able to provide for this kid? And the kids will always compare themselves with the other kids and they'll tell you, so and so was bought this and this, and I want and I also want that thing. Sometimes if you are not able to provide for them and you tell them, you know, I am not able to provide for you, or maybe I don't have money to buy for you. The only money I have it's only for buying food. They will not understand. They are kids. That's why they can't understand what you're telling them. They're like, but so and so, they have this thing. Why am I not having? A mother, the dad bought them this and this. Why are you not providing for me? And as a parent, that will break you. Guys, let's keep working hard. Let's keep pushing so that we can give our kids the best. So that our kids cannot go through the hard times as we went through while we were growing up. I am not trying to say that our parents were not supportive. Some of us got like everything they wanted, and some of us didn't get what they wanted. They could not get. They only got the basics. That is maybe food and clothes. And at some point, the basics were not even provided for because the parents they were not able to do so. So sometimes I fear being a bad parent or failing as a parent, being not able to tell, to give my kid the best advice, to give them the best things. And I know each and every one of us, we as parents, we want to give our kids the best. You want them to be in the best schools. You want them to eat the best food. You want them to dress the best clothes. And at some point, we are not able to get this. Oh, may God help us. If you are a parent out there, you are a breadwinner to that kid, may you never lack. May God see you through. May God bless you for the sake of that kid so that you can be able to provide for them and give them the best. Yeah, in my life, that I could not give my kid the best. I could not provide. And at some point, if you are able to provide for your kids, it is good. And that one makes parenting make sense. And if you are not able to provide for your kid, that one makes parenting crazy and something that you are like, why? Why did you God put me through this temptation? It is not a temptation. It is just a time and things will change. So my fellow parents, work hard, keep pushing for your kids so that even if you have those fears, yes, they are kawaida, but you need to work hard to avoid them and to know how to deal with the issues. And the last fear for me is fear of dying too soon. I have seen kids that grow up without parents, or maybe at some point the kids had the parents and maybe they died. No one wishes to die. No one wishes to die and leave their kids behind. If anything, most of us, we are like, if I die, and I wish that I die and my kids die at the same time, because you look back and you are like, whom am I going to leave them with? Death is inevitable, and I know some of you who might not be relating to this might be like, how can you stop death? How can you stop how can you stop that from happening? Yes, we can never stop. We can never be able to stop death. That's why I said it is inevitable. But again, if there is something I can do to avoid some things or to avoid this early or premature deaths, I must do it. There are some things, there are some deaths that you look and you're like, this one, I think it was not God's plan. Maybe accident. No one wishes, as I have said, no one wishes to die and leave their kids behind. This one is so emotional. I know. Even for me, it is so emotional. But at some point, I'm like, what if tomorrow I am not there? What if today I die? How will my kids survive? You have seen cases of children, orphans in these cases. Maybe the parents are passed on, and now the relatives or the people who have been left behind with the kids, they start mistreating these kids. Some of them even end up being street kids because they are not getting the best life. The person they are left with, they are not treating them right. And at some point, they wish just to be in the streets so that they can do whatever they can do there because the parents are absent. Oh, this one is always so painful. It is so painful, it is so heartbreaking. And I wish God, this is my prayer each and every day, that God gives us a longer life so that we can be there for our kids. The kids need us, especially when they are at this tender age. You need to be there. But things happen, and again they happen for they happen with some reasons. Maybe we cannot understand the reasons, and that's why majority of us, we are like, why did God do this and this? Sometimes we are like, maybe we are questioning God. Kind of, we are questioning God. Why did God do this and that? God, why? But again, we have to pray. This one reminds me of praying so much. Praying so much for life and being thankful each and every day. When I wake up, I go outside there, I come back, I find myself in the right mindset. I find myself with life. I find my family, each and everyone is there. I am happy and I have to thank God for this. Even if I don't have time to pray for that long, even if it is 10 minutes, 20 minutes, I tell God, thank you for taking me from this house. I went outside there. I did what I did and I'm back. My family, and everyone in my family left in the morning and back in the evening we are together. That is something we should not take for granted. Going outside and coming back with full energy, we are not sick, nothing has happened to us, nothing has injured us. We need to be thankful. We need also to pray for our kids. Whenever they go outside there, may God protect them. So, you out there, if you are a breadwinner, you are a parent, maybe I wish you well. And learn how to pray. Pray for your kid and pray for yourself. Pray for life. Ask God to give you life. You know there is a case whereby some people wish that their parents were there, even if they are disabled, they don't have legs, they cannot walk, they cannot provide for them, but they are there, at least they can see them. At least they can defend them just by talking. At least they can give them a word of wisdom and just see them, or even just see them there. There are such cases. There are such people who are asking God, God, you could have kept my parents to this point so that I could be seeing them. And again, you as a parent, you are like, God, give me life to be able to be present for this kid. until maybe they grow up and they become independent. They know they are in a situation whereby they understand what to do, they know what to do or what not to do, such things. So let's learn how to pray and ask God for wisdom and protection. As you go outside and you come back, pray. Be thankful for that moment of going outside and coming back. It is not a guarantee, and therefore you need to be thankful. You need to ask God to give you life so that you cannot die, die earlier and keep your kids suffering on the hands of the so-called relatives and people who maybe will never love your kid or treat them the way you were treating them. This, I have a question. Is it bad to overthink? Is it bad to have such fears? I don't know. But for me, I take them as normal, and sometimes they are a challenge. I don't know for you how you take them. Let me know in the comment section. So guys, I face these fears every day, but again, I remind myself, I'm doing the best. I'm doing what I can, and I'm taking one day at a time. Each day I wake up, I am grateful. I'm thankful for the gift of life and energy of being able to wake up and go to wherever I'm working or wherever I wanted to go, going and coming back. I need to be grateful. I keep trusting in God and staying strong for my kid and my family and the people who are depending on me, people who are looking up on me, because I have some people who are looking up on me. And I also talk to myself kindly because I deserve the grace too. Sometimes we are too hard on ourselves, and that is not good, guys. You are like, why am I facing this? Why? You are asking yourself a lot of questions. You are worrying even for things that you should not be worried about. I'm saying you should talk to yourself kindly. Have good thoughts about yourself. Self, talk to yourself kindly and tell yourself, congratulate yourself, tell yourself, dear self, I did the best. This is what I could do, and I did what I could do. Because you deserve grace too. You are human and you deserve also the best. If you are a breadwinner, you are not alone. We are many of us, and it's okay to overthink. It's okay to get scared. But what matters is that you keep going even through the tough times. You keep on fighting. You keep on showing up. If this video spoke to you, please subscribe and join the Unstoppable family. Let's grow together, share real stories, and support each other on this journey. And until next time, keep it here. Bye bye.